dear friends everywhere, I strongly urge you to remember that there is a war raging on inside you. It's a war between what you know to be the Jesus culture and the way he would live and be, and your own anti-God desires that just pull away from all that Jesus wants. You can do this. To block access to those anti-God, anti-people, anti-self, toxic desires that leech off you. In fact, the more we obey the call of Jesus, whispering his life-filled opportunity to us moment by moment, the more everyone around us will benefit from that brightness. People may accuse you of doing wrong, but when your life is watched, all they see is genuine goodness, or authentic God-shaped living, beautiful love-driven agendas. They too will eventually stand with us and they will shout celebrating cries on that final moment of time itself. Make sure you show submission to the governing authorities God has allowed to rule wherever you live. Royal families, presidents, prime ministers, police, lawyers, teachers. These people keep justice, punish wrong, and commend right. Simply live pure good lives. And God will use you to silence the unimportant chatter of people who come down against both you and God. Live freely. Embrace the fact that you don't have to be afraid of God's judgment in Jesus. Don't fall into the trap, though, of using your freedom as a cover-up for evil or toxic actions. Get real with this. Come on, let's show respect to all people. Love our global family of believers. Have a healthy reverence for God and honor your rulers properly. If you've got an employer, submit to them because of a healthy respect for God. Don't just obey the people over you who are good and considerate, but even those employers who treat people badly. We lift up as worthy people who bear up under difficult circumstances with unjust employers. If all the believers left all these places, they would abandon the other workers and leave the employer with no one to show them the Jesus culture. But make sure that if you are going to remain and change the culture of that organization or that place of work, that you're only ever in trouble for doing good, never for wrong. We are the change bringers. It's not easy for Jesus, and it won't be easy for us either. It's to this transformative life of submission and service that you have been called. Our example is Jesus. In order to bring about freedom and change and spiritual revolution, he had to suffer. And we follow in his footsteps. Isaiah the prophet wrote this: he committed no sin, and no lies came from his lips. Even when the insults were hurled at him, he left retaliation to God. He made no revenge punches when he suffered. Isaiah also wrote how Jesus would take all of our poisonous, anti-God, anti-people, anti-self actions and attitudes, and he would put them on himself on that cross. His wounds would be our healing, in order that we die to them and live out a Jesus culture. Aren't his words true from hundreds of years before the event? Yes, we all wandered off like sheep, wandering from a field onto a motorway. But now we've come home to the master farmer, our soul shepherd.